Got some very sad news here from the Daily Mail. Remember our friend William Shakespeare? I'll just show a photo of him. Famous photo that went all around the world. Well, this guy was the first man to get the COVID jab. Second person in the world. There was a woman that got it before him. I got him confused with the singer in the 70s, William Shakespeare. I didn't think that there could be more than one William Shakespeare. But anyway, it wasn't the singer. But yeah, just looking at Billy Boy here, looks like he had another 20, 30 years left in him. Yeah, the poor buggers died. I'll just read the article. First man in the world to get approved COVID jab is dead. Brit William Shakespeare dies at 81 from a stroke after long illness. So, amazingly, he hasn't died from COVID. He's died from a stroke. And amazingly, he hasn't died from something else, but I will not mention that. Shakespeare hit global headlines on December 8 after becoming first man in the world to be jabbed. Mr. Shakespeare died at University Hospital Coventry and Warwickshire from illness unrelated to the virus. Amazingly, unrelated to the virus. Go back 12 months, you can guarantee he would have been another statistic for the virus. His family had been thrilled at the fame he enjoyed after getting the American-made Pfizer COVID Vaseline. I nearly said the wrong word. William Shakespeare, the first man in the world to have an approved COVID jab, has died, suffering a stroke. Bill, as he was known, made global headlines on so-called V-Day on December the 8th, when he received the Pfizer-BioNTech jab at the University Hospital Coventry. The former Rolls-Royce employee and parish councillor passed away from a stroke last Thursday. University Hospitals Coventry in Warwickshire NHS Trust said, after a period of illness at the same hospital where he famously received his Vaseline, he leaves behind his wife Joy, their 2 adult sons and 4 grandchildren. At the time of the jab, much was made of the fact that he was called William Shakespeare and was from Warwickshire, but the pensioner was a fiercely proud Coventrian, according to his friends, paying tribute to her husband Joy, 53. Wow. He was 81 and she was 53. Bit of an age gap there. Said, Bill was so grateful for being offered the opportunity to become one of the first people in the world to be given the Vaseline. What an amazing, opportunity and a privilege that was. It was something he was hugely proud of. He loved seeing the media coverage and the positive difference he was able to make to the lives of so many. He often talked to people about it and would always encourage everyone to get their Vaseline whenever he could. She added, Bill had the most wonderful care at the hospital. Absolutely wonderful. All of the staff was so caring. Don't you love the way they keep pumping up the staff at these hospitals and aged care homes, the nurses and the frontliners. Anyway, all of the staff was so caring and compassionate. What are they going to be? Uncaring and what's the word? Uncompassionate, incompassionate? Yeah, right. That's their job, for God's sake. And respectful, and we couldn't be more grateful. They are an absolute credit to their profession and the NHS. 3 cheers for the NHS. Oh no, instead, go out your balconies tonight at 8 p.m. and start, hitting your pots and pans and making a bit of the noise for the NHS. How wonderful they are. Here we go again. Born in Coventry, he was involved in planting hundreds of trees. He helped with the local fundraising to purchase elk and wood, whatever. Don't want to read that shit. He loved meeting people, helping them in any way possible. Most of all, he was a wonderful husband, father and grandfather. They say that no matter who dies, that's always what they say. He left a huge imprint on everyone who knew him, and he will be greatly missed. He was a long-term patient at Coventry Hospital's frailty ward. He was an inpatient on the ward when he received his Vaseline. Got to be careful in December, which he described as wonderful. It was so wonderful to receive the Vaseline. There's the picture, wearing a pair of Christmas slippers. And his hospital gown made front page around the world. He was the second person to get the approved Vaseline after Margaret Keenan. 91 got hers at the same hospital moments earlier. There's old Billy boy. Once again, he was picked to receive the shot in his left arm. Okay, so this is obviously after it, having a chat with him. And there's Margaret Keenan. Looks pretty good for 91. I'll give you that. Looks a lot healthier than Billy boy. I wonder if she's still going. As she gets a round of applause as she's wheeled away. My God, she don't look 91. No way, no, she looks 91. But anyway, they both received the dyes of Vaseline after the US firm became the first jab candidate to seal approval for mass use by regulators in the UK in December. Thousands of men and women were given the Vaseline during trials that began in early 2020. Go on and on. Shakespeare had been believed to be related to the bard his family claimed in the days after the jab. Don't really need to know all this. He was a much loved figure. He was a lifelong campaigner, so he was delighted to be able to help encourage everyone to have the Vaseline in order to return to all things we enjoy in life. He was a keen photographer. Go on and on. We got the rollout here. What do we got here? Don't know which is which. Sorry. Where does it say? Anyway, daily first doses is about 600,000. Yeah, I don't know. 38 million first dose, 23 million second dose. One's AstraZeneca and the other one's Pfizer. I won't worry about it. Goes on about him. What do we got here? Michael Tibbs, 99. He's 18 years older than Bill, and he looks younger, to be honest. He was administered the COVID vaccine. First person in the southwest to receive the BS-19 in Portsmouth. We've got here Sister Joanna Sloan was congratulated by a colleague. She became the first person in Northern Ireland to receive the first jab. There we got Michael Tibbs again, just rolling his sleeve up. And there's Tibbs with his wife who died the year before. That's Tibbs there. Looks like a woman, actually. Anyway, geez, they do look the same, don't they? When does this end? We won't go on any further. There's Tibbs and his son. Jeez. Tell you what, looks like his son looks older than him. And he's 99, for God's sake. Wow. Wonder if he's going to make it to the 100. We don't know. Is he still alive? Anyway, yeah, sad day. Poor old Billy Shakespeare. Didn't last too long after the jab. But no, it wasn't the jab that killed him. It was a stroke. Who knows what the stroke came from. But anyway, it was just a stroke. Nothing to do with the jab and nothing to do with COVID.